according to y'all, you saying that the circumcision of the heart does not happen until we return back into Israel?
Uh-huh.
So when it talks about the circumcision of the heart throughout the New Testament, you saying that hasn't happened yet?
The circumcision of the heart will take place when the Israelites are brought back to their homeland by our King Yahushua. Very simply.
All right, shalom, shalom. We give up praise up now. Bashim Mashak Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash. Peace and blessings to all the ministers of the New Covenant. And as y'all heard, man, according to Sicarii, our heart won't be circumcised until we get back into the homeland, right? Because the brothers basically ignoring all the other verses in the Bible and making a doctrine off of the scripture in Ezekiel, man, which I'm gonna just bring out a couple verses to show that our heart must be circumcised before we even get back, man. And we have to be converted, man, in our hearts. So we got to have that circumcised heart, man, right? Because like I was gonna get the scripture, man, if our heart's not circumcised now, it's impossible to love one another, man. You can't fulfill the law, and you can't keep the law, so you're doomed, man. All right. So this is 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 22. Seeing ye have purified your souls in obeying the truth through the Spirit unto unfeigned love of the brethren, see that ye love one another with a pure heart fervently, man, being born again, not of a corruptible seed, man. So here it is. This is Peter, beloved ones. This is Peter, and he's saying that we should love one another with a pure heart, man. So you can't love one another with a pure heart if your heart is uncircumcised, man. If your heart is uncircumcised, you can't love your brother with a pure heart. So he's saying that we're not going to have a, circumcised heart till we get back home. So that means we can't love each other with a pure heart fervently, man. And you know what's crazy is he said we can't do this until we get home. But Peter is saying that that our souls are purified in obeying the truth, which is the Mashiach Yahushua, for grace and truth came through Yahushua, the New Covenant, right, through the Spirit, which comes through the baptism, unto unfeigned love of the brethren, man. And ain't that the second greatest commandment? So how can we keep the second greatest commandment if our heart ain't going to be circumcised till we get back to the homeland, man? Showing you this thing is of grace, man. It's of that New Covenant, man. See that you love one another with a pure heart, right? Not an uncircumcised heart, Guerrilla Hebrew, all right? Peter didn't say, well, and he's talking to the strangers scattered, man. They not in the homeland, and he's telling them to have a pure heart, man, through the Holy Spirit. See that? Those of us that's been born again. All right, so this is 1 Peter 1:1, man. Same chapter. And Peter is letting you know that he's apostle of the Messiah to the strangers that scattered, man. Right? Throughout what? Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia. Right? So guess what? Peter had to go to Galatia like Paul too, man. So all this, I don't want to hear Paul stuff. It's silly because Peter taught the grace of the New Covenant just like Paul did, man. Just like James. They all taught it. Right? And Peter said, he told those strangers that are scattered all throughout these areas that they were the elect. He told them to be holy, and he told them to love one another with a pure heart. How can you do that with an uncircumcised heart, man?
So when it talks about the circumcision of the heart throughout the New Testament, you saying that hasn't happened yet?
The circumcision of the heart will take place when the Israelites are brought back to their homeland by our King Yahushua. Very simply.